we're back for our special video that we're going to probably release, I would say maybe almost every week now too. So we're going to start putting out more content. This is going to be kind of separate from the actual podcast itself. We're going to do a recap of MMA fights in general, since I'm starting to tune into Bellator more and watch some ONE FC. Obviously, I'm always watching UFC. And now boxing is actually starting to get a little more exciting too, so I might even touch upon that stuff.
Yeah, what was that? DAZN? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
DAZN. It's all boxing, Bellator, and I think ONE FC as well?
I don't know if ONE FC is on there, but I know Bellator is, and I know pretty much all major boxing events.
Well, yeah.
Which, speaking of which, so we can touch upon that real quick. We'll start with that. They did a boxing event on this Saturday.
The Canelo fight?
No, I was going to talk about Logan Paul versus KSI.
Oh, that one. Oh, I thought you were talking about real boxing.
Yeah,
but okay, we can
yeah.
talk about that. The YouTube boxing?
Pretty much the only thing I have to say is 2 YouTubers boxed, and they both got paid $900,000 each.
Which honestly sounds like peanuts compared to what those guys make from YouTube.
But the fact that they made $900,000.
Yeah, they made a mill.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. For I think it was 5 or 6 rounds or something
That's
like that.
incredible.
KSI ended up winning. Apparently, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, I think he scored a knockdown. But apparently during the knockdown, he delivered a couple of legal blows.
Hit the guy on his way down, right?
So they deducted actually, I think, 2 points, and that cost him the entire fucking fight.
Yeah, I'm sure he's devastated, and his life is over.
Yeah, his life is over from making $900,000.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna be talking trash and getting to the same fight with the same guy.
Why not?
I wouldn't be
Make
surprised.
another $1 million. Why
The
not?
first one was a draw. The second one.
This was the second fight, right?
This is the second one. Yeah.
Of course.
This one they didn't wear headgear though. The first one they did.
Yeah, they got professional training. They got ranked pretty much as a professional fighter for this, right?
It was the main event, bro. The fact that
I believe I read that this was like the largest social media event ever in terms of like something that stemmed off of like YouTube or anything else like that.
I'm not even remotely surprised.
Yeah, it was huge.
Well, apparently there were like millions of YouTubers there. Bradley Martin, do you know who that is?
No, it sounds familiar.
Hardcore into the fitness shit. Does like a real lot of crazy lifts.
Yeah.
Apparently, he got into a fight in the crowd with some other YouTuber.
Oh, he was like in one of their camps, right?
He may have been.
I think he was in one of the camps and he swung at somebody like in a crowd, right?
Dude, he fucking clocked this dude who goes by the name Vitaly. Apparently, he was like fucked up and drunk.
Yeah.
He grabbed.
Yeah, Vitaly's a YouTuber, right?
He grabbed Bradley Martin, who's 4 times the size of him, by the throat, and Bradley's like,
nice,
fucking clocked it like full force. And then once he like knocked it, the dude was like, and he was like, sorry.
Yeah,
like he like apologized. He was like, oh,
sure.
what the fuck? But that was that whole thing. But let's talk about UFC Moscow, which was this past weekend.
So real quick, just to segue into that, still talking about boxing though. Mention DAZN real quick. So DAZN had the Canelo fight as well, same night as UFC Moscow, same day. Correct?
Really? I don't know if they did.
Wasn't that the Canelo fight?
Can you guys look that up? The most recent Canelo Alvarez fight? No, that was last week.
Oh, that was the week before.
That was the BMF. Did
yes,
Canelo
so I'm
win?
sorry. You're right. The BMF fight. The DAZN. Did you see what they did though with DAZN and the Canelo fight?
Yes.
They played the UFC fight. They postponed that boxing match because of the UFC fight. They played the UFC fight in the arena where they were having the Canelo fight. There's Instagram photos and all that shit of Canelo like almost sleeping in the back. These fighters were lounging and like taking naps waiting for the UFC event to be over. So how big do you have to be to make professional boxing take a seat? Like, you're going to wait for us to finish.
The fact of the matter
That's how big of a draw the UFC is now.
Not just professional boxing. One of the best in the game right now. The most popular boxers, because there's not many.
Oh, yeah.
Canelo Alvarez fight got postponed
Had to
somewhat.
sit in the corner and wait his turn.
Yes.
Before they allowed that fight to start because there were so many people watching the UFC. That's fucking power, dude. That is draw power.
And then once again, people think I'm crazy when I say, I want to meet Dana White.
Yeah.
Because that's the motherfucker that made that shit possible.
I want to see Dana White fight Oscar De La Hoya.
Bro, I would love it.
Fuck Logan Paul and this fucking KSI guy. Dude. I want to see Dana White and Oscar De La Hoya.
I would love it.
And I was going to say bare knuckle, but fuck that.
You know. They're both old men now. They can't do that.
But a boxing match. Let's do a boxing match. Doesn't have to be MMA. Oscar De La Hoya will probably fuck him up in a boxing match.
Well,
You're talking about the Golden
Dana
Boy.
comes from a boxing background, but yes, Oscar would probably fuck
But
him
still,
up.
imagine the draw for that.
But Oscar, I can't.
They've already
imagine.
hyped it up.
I can't
The
imagine.
amount of shit they talk about each other.
Oscar straight up said, he goes, if I went to an MMA fight with Dana, and Dana's not, I mean, he knows his shit.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, Dana would fucking mutilate me.
Right.
And they hate each other. The fact that he openly says, like, oh, Dana would beat the fucking shit out of me.
And that's why, you know what? And it'll be the same way if they did a boxing match. Oscar would probably destroy Dana. And that's why they should do a Hell in a Cell match in the WWE. And Mankind will be the fucking ref. Mick Foley ref.
God.
A fight between Dana White and Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh, my God.
Hell in a Cell.
Which brings up, did you see Tyson Fury training with Darren Till?
Yeah, he's going to fight Ngannou.
They're talking about it, dude. For him to fight, listen, I like Tyson Fury a lot, but bro,
Oh, no, he's
you're
not.
going into dangerous territory with that, man.
It's going to be an MMA fight or a boxing match?
No,
I thought it was going to be a boxing match.
He's talking about boxing, Francis Ngannou, but he's coming over to fight in the heavyweight division in MMA.
No.
Which they're probably going to give him a ranked opponent, which
You can't
is
do that.
fucking scary.
You can't.
Listen,
No, man.
the dude's a fucking all around
I don't
great.
give a fuck.
He's one of the best boxers right now, but dude, you're gonna die. Like you're gonna. It's
I
not
don't.
gonna be pretty.
Bro, you can take a prime Mike Tyson and put him in an octagon, and he's gonna get fucking railed by not even the best.
You know what?
You can't take a one-dimensional fighter,
but you
a
know what?
boxer,
Yes and no.
and start throwing kicks and grappling at him.
Yes
It's-
and no, because if you look at some of the guys who are in the heavyweight division, I'm just talking strictly heavyweights right now. If just say you put Tyson up in his prime against Derek Lewis don't really go to the ground much, bro. He don't throw as many leg kicks.
Yeah.
You see when
This is true.
styles make matchups. I mean, bro, listen.
But Derek Lewis is not. Yeah, I guess the thing.
He's
I was gonna say he's not the
top-ranked-
same kind of caliber MMA fighter that Tyson is the caliber boxer. Like
I
you
agree.
got to put some.
I agree.
Some sense of the same degree against each other. You know.
But-
Doesn't have to fight the best MMA fighter.
No, but I would like to see him fight, and I would love to see him try and cross over into MMA.
Tyson Fury.
Yes,
obviously.
but I do not
Not
want
Mike
to
Tyson.
see him fight a top level competitor right away. Like
Tyson Fury could maybe fight a Derek Lewis.
I could see that.
That I could see.
100%.
That I could see.
Because it's going to be a slugfest. You know what I mean?
Both big guys,
Oh yeah.
huge guys.
And listen, he's training with Darren Till. You know what I mean? Darren Till's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Is Darren Till the greatest on the ground? No.
Nope.
But one hell of a fucking striker.
Yeah, and that's what he needs. Like,
He
he doesn't
he
need
needs
somebody who's
someone.
great on the ground because he's never going to get that ability in the amount of time that he wants to make this kind of fight. So you're spinning your wheels in the mud if
Yeah.
you're trying to get this guy to wrestle people.
Stick to what you know, but you should know enough to try and be able to get out of those bad
I was going to say, you
situations.
defend that. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
So, I mean, and Jesus Christ, you saw how fucking well Darren Till defended against a fucking wrestler, Kelvin
Yeah,
Gastelum.
absolutely.
He used his size to his advantage. Granted, I mean,
Yeah.
look at how fucking big Tyson Fury is. What is he, 6'9"?
He's huge.
He's humongous. If he
a really
can,
big guy.
get out of a takedown and get up,
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking impressive. Listen, he got up after he got fucking punched in the head twice by Deontay Wilder.
Dude,
Got up like a fucking man
I
possessed.
saw.
He's like,
listen,
3, 4, 5, 6. He was like, yeah, all right, I'm good. I'm like, what
first
the
of
fuck?
all, the controversy around that count is
know.
really like 15 fucking seconds. Anyway,
You could say that with any
I
boxing match,
watched Tyson Fury. I watched his soul leave that arena when Deontay Wilder hit him with that fucking
Yes.
punch, dude. Everybody thought it was over.
Yes, everyone. The count was bullshit, but then let's be real here. Boxing has
I was
been
gonna
a
say boxing
nightmare
in itself is almost
forever.
bullshit.
And once again, enter Dana White with Zuffa Boxing. That's supposed to be coming on. He's got a guy in place to run the whole thing.
Yeah.
If there's anyone that could fucking fix that shit, it's Dana fucking White, bro.
Yeah.
So, UFC Moscow.
UFC Moscow.
Did you watch it?
You
caught a couple of highlights at least?
Yeah, I caught the highlights. Unfortunately, personal things came up and I had to miss the fight at the last minute.
It was fucking outstanding.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of great fights, a bunch of dudes that no one's ever heard of, a bunch of guys right from the area in Moscow, and then obviously there was a couple people that everyone does know. Mm-hmm. Obviously the co-main event and the main event.
Yes.
But there was a fight. I believe it was, guys. Can you look this up? Was it Robertson? Carl Robertson and Roman Kopilov. Mm-hmm. And that was in the prelims.
Okay.
This is one of the fights that Dana White went on social media and brought like eyes to. He said, watch these guys.
What's his last name? The last guy?
Robertson and Kopilov, I believe. This fight was fucking insane. These guys beat the living shit out of each other. I believe Robertson was winning majority of the fight, and in round 3 gets a nasty eye poke.
Oh,
His eyelid was bleeding, and they didn't stop it. This is in fucking Moscow. They're like, you could lose your eye. It's okay.
That's when Nate Diaz fucking drop kicked his TV
fucking eye was bleeding. They didn't stop the fight. He was like, no, I'm going to go for this. So they let it go. Right away, obviously, the dude who did the eye poke is like, I got to go after that eye. He starts fucking going in like crazy, this, that, and the other thing. Gets sloppy. Robertson gets the takedown and ends up submitting him with the bleeding eye. Submits him. It was fucking awesome.
Nate Diaz is probably sick to watch that.
A lot of people are like, yo, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
That was fucking bullshit.
Wow.
But if you want to talk about the...
Now, I saw Khabib's cousin had fought, right?
Yes, he fought and he lost. He lost, yeah.
I saw McGregor tweet about it, call him like Nagomedov Tap or some shit like that. And I'm like, you're the one to talk.
Yeah, right? You have fucking balls.
You got
fucking
raped.
Irish asshole.
Right.
But you realize he did 4 of those tweets insulting him. And then
deleted them?
Deleted all of
course
them.
he
You know
did.
why? Because he was probably fucking drunk of his shitty whiskey.
You don't want that smoke, bro. You don't want Khabib. He does not want that Khabib smoke.
You hear what Khabib said? He said, 1, not only will I not fight in Nevada again, he's not going to fight in Vegas because of the bullshit fine they gave him, $500,000 after that McGregor shit.
After he jumped in the crowd?
Mm-hmm. He said, I won't fight there until the Nevada State Athletic Commission apologizes to me.
They'll never do that. He's a huge draw.
He's one of the biggest draws right now. Dude, they paid him They paid him more money than they've ever paid Conor McGregor for the fight against Dustin Poirier.
Jesus Christ.
$6 million they paid him.
You know the worst part about that? It went straight to the Russian mafia.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. That's another story.
So, but yeah, so that was fucking crazy, man. I mean, obviously that Khabib's cousin, that was a good fight.
Yeah,
he did lose.
I saw the highlights on that. Yeah,
all the fights were fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
The Greg Hardy fight versus Alexander Volkanov, is that his name? I believe. I know his last name's Volkanov. Volkanov. Alexander Volkov. Surprising, but also this is what everyone was waiting for, to put Greg Hardy up against someone who is a top level contender.
No, I didn't
that
see
guy
this fight
made him
or the
look.
highlights. Was Hardy wearing like a scuba tank?
There was no oxygen tank. There was no inhaler. There was no nothing.
Okay. No controversy for Greg Hardy. I think it was like a first almost.
The first time, no controversy.
Excellent.
And he lost.
He did lose though.
He got his fucking ass beat.
That's what I did hear.
Got
destroyed.
Destroyed. It looked like he didn't win a single round.
Wow.
I think he actually even broke his hand.
Okay.
It was a true testament to show, like, bro, like, you won fights, but you've never faced a top competitor.
Yeah.
Now he did, and they were like, dude, you're not ready.
Yeah.
They were trying to put him up against Francis Ngannou at one point. Like, oh, what would it look like?
No.
You'll die.
Yeah.
You'll die. But again, he lost. I was happy with it.
Yeah.
My pick was
Volkov. I wanted to see Hardy win just because of all the. I always kind of go for the underdog, and I felt like he was definitely the underdog, especially coming off of the whole inhaler thing and all that. So
yeah, so that was good. But then the fight between Calvin Kattar and fucking Zabit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
Yeah. Great highlights,
dude. Zabit, the fighting this guy does is so fucking crazy. It is literally like a fucking kung fu movie when this guy's doing his shit.
Yeah.
But again, I think he's 17 or 18-1 now or something like that.
Yeah.
18-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Somehow this was a main event that was only 3 rounds. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That never happens.
Right.
And I don't know why they did it, but I heard that maybe the managers negotiated it, this, that, and the other thing, whatever. But let me tell you something right now. If that went 5 rounds, Zabit was going to fucking lose.
Oh, yeah. He gasses out in that third round.
That third round,
always.
Calvin Kattar won that third round. Played up straight up. He won that third round, and if it went 2 more, Zabit was going to get knocked out.
That was the only
he wasn't
thing.
just going to lose, he was going to get knocked out.
And you know what he said, too, after that fight? Zabit said, if you give me a championship fight, I will prove that I can do 5 rounds. Like, I'll prove it. He wants Holloway, dude. He wants Holloway.
I would love to see... Well, this is the other... And I said, once he won that fight, I'm like, if he doesn't get a title shot, there's no other fight for him except the title shot.
Yeah.
So he straight up said in the post-fight
Well, Holloway's
press
already got a
conference,
fight coming up.
In December 14th, he's fighting Alexander Volkanovski.
Right.
Depending on who wins that, Zabit, I think, is going to fight the winner of that.
He fights the winner of that
yeah,
for sure.
I mean,
sure.
Anyone in front of him in the rankings, I'm pretty sure that Holloway beat already.
Yeah.
So that's going to be awesome. The fight was great.
Yeah. Zabit's turning into one of my favorites, man.
It's awesome.
Like, for me, my top 3 is probably like John Jones, Stylebender, and Zabit.
Damn, that's an aggressive top 3 right there.
That's my top 3 active right now.
Okay, I can go.
For sure.
I like that. I can go with that.
So what do we got coming up, though? What's the next event coming up?
We have
I haven't looked into it at all, so
Fight Night
learn me.
164, I believe.
Okay.
And the main event for this, what's the main event for this one, you guys? Is it Jacare Souza and...
It's Ronaldo Souza and
that's...
Jan Blanovic.
Oh, Jan... yeah. Okay. Big Polak.
Okay.
Dude's a monster. This is the dude who literally dislodged Luke Rockhold's jaw in his last fight.
Oh, my God, yes.
This guy's
Luke
fucking...
Rockhold. Where is he?
Dude, he's doing some Ralph Lauren shit.
Oh, yeah, he's a Ralph
He's a
Lauren
fucking model.
Every time I watch that guy getting punched, I'm like, dude, just fucking quit, man. You got a great career as a fucking model.
Supposedly, he said he's done.
He better
he's
be,
like, I have no intentions of fighting.
He's going to be a vegetable if he gets knocked out like that.
He was like
again.
eating through a straw after that.
I'm sure
Broke
he
his
was.
fucking jaw.
Poor but he still is.
But that guy, Jan, the fucking left hook on that dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
and dude,
yeah.
he was doing it the whole fight. I'm like, that's going to catch him. Up, there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught him. He's
shit.
fighting Jacare. Jacare moved up from middleweight. This is his light heavyweight debut.
Okay.
So we're going to see something pretty special here because Jacare was always a very big middleweight.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I always feel that Jacare would gas out at middleweight. So how's he going to do it light heavyweight? I don't know. You saw what happened to Chris Weidman.
Yes. Oh my
Dominic
God.
Reyes ended his life.
Yeah.
It was not tough to watch. It was great to watch. I loved it. I
it.
loved
I know
every
you
second
loved
of
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. But yeah, Jan is going to fight him. That's going to be very, very, very good.
Do you have a pick yet, or you want to?
Oh, yeah, I have a pick.
Okay.
100%. I think Jan is going to take it.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
I think Jacare is very, very good, but I think Jan is just going to fucking kill him.
Oh.
I think that extra, 20 pounds of weight he's going to be carrying,
Yeah.
he's going to be winded really fucking quickly. I think Jan is going to get the knockout. 100%. Kelvin Gastelum put fucking Jacare on his ass.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I'm excited.
It's going to be awesome. What's the co-main?
It's Mauricio Rua and Paul Craig.
Ooh, Shogun.
Shogun. Yeah, I was gonna say that's Shogun.
Shogun.
Yeah,
Okay.
Shogun Rua.
Shogun looked good in his last fight.
I haven't
too.
seen him fight in a while.
He fought. I forget when the last time he fought. It wasn't that long ago. It was this year. I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
we caught his last fight at like MJ's or something, but I feel like it was a long time ago.
Was it on the Adesanya card? I don't
Possibly,
remember.
yeah.
The last time he did fight, though, I remember he looked very good and he did win, and he did do very well.
That guy's been fighting forever.
Forever.
Holy shit.
Forever. When they put him in, I remember back in the day when they put him up against. I think it was actually when he went up against Chuck Liddell or Forrest Griffin or something. Like he was like, this dude was like the best.
Yeah.
They were like, bro, this motherfucker is dangerous.
I remember.
And he's still fighting.
That's crazy.
So
Awesome.
light heavyweight, that's definitely going to be the winner of that is definitely going to play a role, and I think who Jones fights after he fights Dominic Reyes, because the word is that's what he's going for now.
Yeah.
He's going to be fighting Dominic. He's not going to fight Corey Anderson.
Oh no.
No, he's not fighting him yet.
You know who I was just watching who says she's going to fight again? Thug Rose.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Who is she fighting?
She said the UFC has approached her about another fight. She hasn't mentioned anything. She actually, dude.
They should give her Weili
She's
Zhang.
been in a really bad way since her loss, man.
Oh,
She got dunked
mentally?
on her fucking head.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
said she lost her passion for fighting. I was watching her talk to that dude, Ariel.
Eric Helwani?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was on his show today, I think it was.
Okay.
And she actually was like breaking down crying as she was talking about it. She was super emotional. She said she lost her passion for fighting, but something reignited it.
That's good.
And she just seems like a super emotional person,
Yes.
as it is anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she just converted her whole garage into a gym.
Awesome.
And she said she is coming back. She wants to fight again. She's
Good.
coming back. I mean, she's a fucking great
She's
strawweight
amazing.
fighter.
She's
man.
amazing.
She is really good. So a lot of people say she's the best strawweight.
Even
though she lost that fight.
I want to see... Dude, she was winning that whole fight. She made one stupid move.
Yeah, that's
Didn't-
kind of what
she
she
didn't
said.
let go. She just didn't let go. If she let go, she would have been fine.
And that's kind of what she was saying. Like, she was so predictable that I got complacent.
Yeah.
And it caught me.
Yeah.
I got caught off guard. I got dunked on my neck. But she said that it was like almost like a blessing in disguise because she had certain things that were bothering her, like body-wise, before that fight. And then she got, because Ariel asked her, like, hey, has anything happened to you? Because you landed on your neck really weird. And she was like, actually, a few things that were bothering me before that don't bother me anymore. It's really strange. He's like, all right, so
We didn't know that Jessica Andrade
but I
was actually a
about
chiropractor.
Yeah, but I was excited about that. She said she's coming back, and I really like her a lot, so I'm looking forward to that.
Me too. So I got my pick in for that. The co-main event was, you said Shogun?
Shogun.
Versus who?
Mauricio Rua.
That's Shogun. Who's the other guy?
Shogun.
Paul Craig.
Craig?
Paul Craig. I don't know who that is.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm going to have to look into
We'll
that.
have to catch it.
But like I said, this is another one. This is going to be on Saturday. It's a fight night. It's available, I'm pretty sure, on ESPN+. It's going to be awesome. The last bit of new news that I just saw, which you didn't see yet, they are talking about Nick Diaz making his comeback fight next year in 2020
Yeah. He wants
against
to fight
Jorge Masvidal.
It's not going to happen.
I would love it.
He's
I
upset.
would love it.
Nick is upset because he said that he baptized Nate after the fight. In his post-fight comment, some interview with Ariel, actually,
Yeah.
he said that he baptized Nate Diaz and this and that. And Nick was like, "Bro, you don't disrespect Nate Diaz. Like, you don't go around talking about you baptized Nate Diaz."
I would love to see Nick make a comeback, dude. I would
Dude,
love it.
one
That would
of
be
my
that would be a
favorite
perfect.
fighters.
That would be one of the perfect fights for him. For
One
a
of my
comeback.
favorite fighters. So
So
we'll
that
see.
would be
I don't
great.
think it's gonna happen. I doubt it'll happen.
Did you see who they want to put Nate up against?
No,
Oh, it's good.
no.
It's good.
I don't think Nate's gonna fight again until he fights fucking what's it called?
They're gonna do it.
He's gonna Nate's next fight, maybe his last one will be against
Dustin
Masvidal.
Poirier. That's what they're talking about
fuck
putting him up
that,
against.
man. No way.
He was supposed to fight Dustin already.
Really?
And the fight got canceled because Dustin was injured.
All right.
So
I don't know.
Dustin Poirier versus Nate Diaz, Nick Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal.
Masvidal.
I love it.
It'll be a hell of a card.
Well, either way.
I don't think it's gonna happen though.
Well,
I haven't seen Nick throw a punch in a long time, so I don't even know what he's working
He's
with.
gonna be incredible. I think he's gonna be awesome. So
Well,
those are my picks for those things. I mean, I have my picks on what I'm doing.
I'm gonna take another look at it, and I'll probably catch back with you guys with my predictions right before.
We'll post it on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check the stories, check our Instagram stories. We're always putting up stuff about the fights there.
Yeah, as they're going on and stuff, we're probably gonna go live and everything like that. But 100%, that's gonna be awesome. I got mine in. You're gonna pick yours later on.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I think that's pretty good. Next UFC thing, we're going to be talking about the card that just passed and the next one upcoming. So
All right.
tune back in, like, comment, subscribe, engage with us. What are your picks? Let
Yeah.
us know what you think,
Exactly.
right?
Awesome.
All right.
All right,
Thicker than
guys.
blood, UFC, out.
See you on the next one.